Things I'll never do for a man again.
3 things I will never, ever, ever do for a man again.
Ladies, do not ever, under any circumstances, ever, and I cannot stress this enough, clean up a man's place of living.
3 things you should never do for a man that isn't your husband.
Stop acting like a full-time girlfriend for a man who merely applied for an internship in your life.
Ladies, let me give you 6 things you should never do. 6 things.
So guys, we are going to be talking about some of the things that you shouldn't do for a man in a relationship. Hello guys, welcome back. Are you already in a relationship? Are you married? Are you single? And you are about to enter a new relationship? You have to listen to this video to the end so that you will hear from some experienced people that are going to be dropping some life lessons and what you shouldn't do for a man in that relationship that you are about entering right now, or you are already in right now, in that marriage that you are in right now. That thing that you are doing right now that will not favor you in the long run. So guys, let's dive in and learn from them.
Things I'll never do for a man again. From your favorite 37-year-old, almost 38-year-old TikTok mommy. Let's go. If you guys watch my page and wonder, how does she know these things? It's because I've made every mistake in the book and had to learn how to not make them. So let me tell you all of the things I would never do again. Number 1, and I cannot stress this enough, I will never go 50-50 with a man ever again. Here's what's going to happen if you go 50-50. Number 1, he's going to have extra money. When men have extra money, they use that on extra girls. If you don't want to believe that, stay in Delulu land, but it is 100% true. Extra money, extra girls. Learn that, accept that, don't do that. Number 2, I will never forgive cheating. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Forgiving the cheating is his excuse to do it again. Every time. Every time. Number 3, I will never let a man convince me he knows what looks good on me more than I know. I.e., makeup, hair, the way to dress. Never. They are sabotaging you. I swear to God, don't do it. Number 4, I will never let a man tell me I don't need to work. Listen, I understand the concept behind this, and in an ideal world, this is how it should be, especially if you have kids. It is extremely difficult. But what's going to happen is he's going to use that against you. Eventually, a fight will come or some kind of discourse between you guys, and he will be like, you can't say anything because I am the breadwinner. I work and you don't. You stay home and do nothing all day. And we both know that's not true. Staying home is actually freaking harder, okay? Child interaction for 24 hours straight is torture. Finally, number 5, I will never let a man tell me I don't need a treatment that I have myself looked into and know that I need. Men don't know what's real and what's fake. They don't know what they want. I swear on God on this, okay? 99% of the time, they will see a woman with like mascara and blush and probably like a tinted moisturizer and be like, oh my God, she's so natural. That looks so good. No, okay? She's very much not natural. I can see that girl has Botox, fillers, probably had her nose done, probably had her yitties done, but they're sitting there because they're brainwashed thinking, ooh, she's so natural. The only thing natural about that girl is her personality. Like, no, let's be real. Be so effing for real. And bonus, never let a man convince you that you are ready for children. If you know inside, I am not ready for this, but he's pushing for it, no, absolutely not. Men want kids like they want dogs. They conceptualize it as this thing, this playmate, okay? They don't understand all the work that goes behind it. I guarantee you, if you are not ready, you're going to be crying yourself to sleep. Actually, more than just everyone is every night, okay? It is very hard. And if you are not ready, if you are not in a place where you can financially take care of that child and do everything on your own, if he leaves, don't do it. This is a trap. That makes it sound like I don't want my kid, but that's not true at all. I love her. She's the best thing to ever happen to me. But I'm telling you, if you're not ready, don't do it. I love you.
3 things I will never, ever, ever do for a man again. Number 1, I will never pay their bills for them. I've been in a few relationships, some great, some not. And if there's one thing I've learned, that does not set you up for success in any relationship. Repeatedly giving someone else money, giving them help every single time they ask, teaches them to expect it. And it never goes anywhere good in my experience. Number two, I will not be dating someone who doesn't like my lifestyle or my friends or things I do on a day-to-day basis. I don't want to be the friend that ditches my friends or ditches my old life or changes everything about myself for a man. I want to date someone that is proud of how I live my life and gets along with my friends. And lastly, this one might be controversial, I am never gonna date a man again that plays video games. I said it. That's just a personal preference. There is nothing against it. Guys I've dated will play them for hours and hours, even when I'm over, and it just annoys me. It's giving like when someone texts at dinner, you know? Maybe you can play them and just never tell me.
Stop acting like a full-time girlfriend for a man who merely applied for an internship in your life. Like, why are we doing the most? You're emotionally meal prepping for a man who's basically a snacker, like a toddler, okay? The more you do for him, the less he does for you. And that's because men are super simple and efficient creatures by nature. If you're doing everything, then tell me why he has to try hard for anything at all. You've already done that part for him. You put that man on a pedestal as if he was some sort of Greek god, as if he was Zeus himself, and now you're wondering why you're stuck looking up at him the entire time. And I'm being so serious, you have to do this next because this actually works. Never underestimate how quickly you can pull your energy back, and the second that you start to do that, watch how quickly he's going to remember how to text back. He has thumbs again, ladies and gentlemen. Miraculous, miraculous. Listen, men will never ever respond to effort. They will respond to space. And before any of you guys start calling this toxic, it's actually about not being the overachiever in a relationship. Leave that for your next promotion.
Ladies, do not ever, ever, under any circumstances, ever, and I cannot stress this enough, clean up a man's place of living. Don't do it. Don't do it if he asks. Don't do it if you feel compelled to do so because you think you're being helpful, because you just think like, oh, this place is absolutely disgusting. Someone should clean it. Don't do it. Don't. Listen to me. Set out as you mean to go on. When you start doing these things, like cleaning, doing his laundry, making his lunches, taking on the labor for him, that's what becomes expected of you. And it makes it so much harder when you come to realize, wow, this is a lot that I'm holding by myself and doing because it's expected of me. And then you're like, hey, I would actually like to offload some of this back to you. Why would they do that? Why would they be like, oh yeah, sure. It has benefited them greatly for you to do it for a very long time. So I beg of you, don't ever do this. Don't ever start to do it unless you plan on doing it for the duration of your relationship.
3 things you should never do for a man that isn't your husband. I don't care what stage of the courtship phase you guys are in, never do these 3 things. Number 1, making a man your entire life. My dear sister, whatever you do in this life, never make a man that you're not married to your entire life. If you do this, you're just setting yourself up for heartbreak. You have friends, hobbies, ambitions. You're going to abandon all of that just because you're talking to a man? My sister, don't be insane. I know love can make us do some stupid, wild things, but never compromise your identity for the possibility of romance. Number 2, spending excessive amounts of money. Don't spend excessive amounts of money on your partner, your boyfriend, whatever you call him, during the courtship phase. You are a woman. You shouldn't be spending excessive amounts of money on a man, especially one that isn't your husband. When you continuously spend excessive amounts of money on a man during the courtship phase, you will make him too comfortable. He'll become relaxed, which will inevitably make him become weak. As a woman, you should only be supporting. You should only be supplementing what he brings. Let me tell you something. A man that has money and refuses to spend it on you or finds it difficult to spend money on you is a man that doesn't love you. Number 3, never accept being a side chick. Never ever accept the position of a side chick. A number 2, a second option. It is far better to stay single for the rest of your life than be a side chick. This isn't love and hip hop. The era of being a side chick, of being a second wife, that era has passed. That was in the days of our ancestors, of our grandfather's grandfather. In today's era, you can't do that. That is absolutely obsolete. I don't care how desperate or lonely you are. If you accept the position of a side chick, my sister, you're crazy. If it has been made abundantly clear that you are not a priority, then leave. Okay, listen, one thing about you ladies that you don't understand is that there are men out there that are dying to be with you. Men out there that deem you as their 10 out of 10. But you don't know because you've never met them before. You haven't come across them before. Never settle and share a man when there's plenty out there that want you. Dignity, integrity, and respect. What is yours will be yours and it will find you. Have an amazing day.
Do not be a wife to a man that is not your husband. Don't move in with no man. Don't be out here cooking and cleaning. If you really about that life, don't be out here having sex with no man that ain't your husband. Most definitely don't be out here having no babies by a man that ain't your husband. We should all know that by now. That's like a universal rule. Don't be out here helping him apply for jobs. I'm telling y'all, let his mama do that shit while you sit pretty and get treated and spoiled as his girlfriend. And technically, as a girlfriend, you're still single. As a girlfriend, what he ate today is none of your business. If he got kids already, they're none of your concern. You ain't nobody's stepmama. As a girlfriend, it's okay to compromise, but we are not making any sacrifices. If y'all together, y'all locked in, and he cooks for you, then it's cool to return the favor and show off your cooking skills. You know, that's cute. But it is not your duty to cook him breakfast, lunch, dinner, pack his work lunch, and make him snacks. As a girlfriend, that's not your duty. Because trust me, with or without you, that man is going to figure out how to eat. I know as women, we like to think cooking and cleaning makes a man want us more or make a man fall in love. But what if we are talking about a man that has personal chefs and maids? He don't need you to cook or clean for him. His mama taught him how to cook and clean for himself, so he ain't relying upon a woman to do that for him. Then what do you have to offer? More importantly, when we do all of these things for a man, what is he doing in return? Is he paying your bills? Is he protecting you? Is he loyal? Is he honest? Is he investing into you? Is he pouring into you? Does he accept you as you are and love you wholly as you are? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you getting what you're giving him in return? Is he even worth you doing wifey shit for? All I'm saying is, make these men pay extra, or they get the basic subscription. Stop letting them have their cake and eat it too.
There are some very specific things that you should never ever do for a man in a relationship. The very first one is coddle him and mother him. You don't want to play the mother role in a man's life because this is going to indirectly enable man-child behavior. The moment that you try raising a man, it's going to do one of two things. One, it's going to enable that man-child behavior, or two, it's going to cause some sort of resentment from you to him and from him to you. Either way, it's not a good thing. Don't try to solve anything that he needs to work on. Guide him, sure, definitely guide him if he needs some sort of help. But if you try fixing him and raising him, you're literally going to create a man-child, and in turn what's going to happen is he's going to start seeing you like his mother, and he's going to expect you to do every single thing for him. Do not treat him like a child that cannot take care of himself, because the more you do that, the more he's going to expect it. So if you find yourself arranging his life and doing literally every single thing for him, you are no longer in a healthy relationship, because the man who's serious about you is going to take responsibility for himself. Another thing you don't want to do is spend every single dollar that you have on a man. Be generous, of course, with what you have if you love him, if you like him. But if you're constantly finding yourself in a position to where you're always picking up after his slack and he doesn't meet you halfway, he has no ambition, he's not doing anything to help himself, that is an issue. If you're always the one paying for everything and always having to carry the burden of his financial struggles, you're setting yourself up for indirect disappointment and heartbreak. Support him when necessary, but never carry the full weight of his financial struggle. Never sacrifice your goals for a man either. Your life also has purpose just as much as anyone else's. And if you find yourself in a position to where you feel like you have to sacrifice certain things for yourself to allow him to grow, you are not in a good position in life and you're not in a good situation. Your man should be be there to support you and motivate you to reach your own goals, not to sacrifice yours for his. If you're in a situation like that, it is one-sided. You don't want to throw away your ambition, your drive, your goals, your vision for a man who may not even be there tomorrow. Never trust anyone to take care of you the way you would take care of yourself. Additionally, the right man is going to encourage you to grow and to reach your goals. He's not going to cut your wings so he can fly higher than you.
Things a girl should never do for a man. Have him live with you while you pay all the bills. Make his ass get up and get a fucking job. Pay the bill when you guys go out to eat. I understand if it's his birthday. Honestly, only for his birthday. If you're paying on a regular, you're dating a girl. Give him car rides. Why does he have a shoe collection but not a car? Okay, my sister told me the next one. Buy him shoes. Because if you buy him shoes, he's going to walk away from your life. I don't know if it's true, but she always tells me that. I have bought my man shoes, so I'll let you guys know if he walks away from me. But if he does, bye. Beg for his attention. What do you mean you're begging him to pay attention to you? No, go get a membership at the gym. Stay busy, get a hobby. Please, do not help your man pay his car. Why the fuck are you helping a grown man pay his car that he bought? No. The reason that I'm saying this list is because I know girls that do this type of shit. Scary, right? Last but not least, ladies, please do not boost up his ego, treating him like a fucking king with the fucking crown. No, you are the prize. He is not the price. I literally seen so many girls like tell their boyfriend, oh baby, you are so cute. I'm so lucky to have you. Ew. First of all, why the fuck are you hyping up a mid-ass loser bum-ass man? Ew. If you have a good man, then you have a good man. You don't have to tell him every second, stop hyping up these men, because their ego gets so fucking big. And that's why they think they're better than y'all. 3 things you should never, ever do for a man. As someone who did these things for a man and ended up really fucking hurt. Number 1, don't make excuses for or let him get away with keeping you a secret. A lot of guys do this thing where they say, I just don't like posting the girls I'm with. I like privacy. They're talking to other people. They're ashamed of you. They're keeping their options open. Something is up. Number 2, don't forget about your friends. I've been that girl before where I was so like obsessed with my relationship, obsessed with him, that I kind of forgot about my friends. So then when I got my heart broken, I didn't really have anyone. And number 3, don't believe him. Hang on. There's more to it. If a man is constantly talking shit about his ex, saying all of his exes are crazy, I promise you, they're not. He's the problem. As both a girl that has heard that before from a man and the ex, people aren't crazy without reason to be. I've never met a good man that had a bunch of crazy exes. I don't know.
Ladies, let me give you 6 things you should never do. 6 things. I want you to write them down. Number 1, run after man. Never run after man. Let him pursue you. Never run after man. Number 2, never value a man more than you value yourself. You never make him feel like he's on a higher pedestal. You have just as much value as he does. Number 3, want a man more than he wants you. You never show a man that you want him. It should be equal. It's a reciprocal. Number 4, let him feel that you can't live without him, that life can't go on without him, that you can't move on, that you can't function, that you can't think without him. Number 5, he don't have to provide and take care of you. He does. He's the man. He's the leader. He should provide and take. It is an honor for him to provide and take care of you. And number 6, the last one, that you're a fan of his. You esteem him high. You're not a fan. You're a partner. These are 6 things, and I want you to repeat this over and over again, and I want you to share it with 6 other women and say, these are things in the comments I will never do. Go with God.
Don't sleep with them. Don't cook for them. Don't clean up behind them. Don't invite them into your space. Date them all and may the best provider win. And the only men that have a problem with this are the manipulators, the narcissists, the compulsive liars, the men that want you to provide for them. Look, keep your options open. And to the women that say, well, I can't juggle 5 men at a time. You are dealing with a complete narcissist. This man had 5 different personalities. Every day you woke up, you see a different version of this man. You can date a different man every day of the week. Stop giving 10 years to men that don't value you, 5 years to men that don't value, giving your body to men that don't value you, and then having children by these men. Date them all. Date every single one of them, and may the best provider win. Men are competitors. They love to compete. Make these men compete for your love. You have given yourself too easily and allowed these weak men to walk in your life and walk all over you. May the best provider win. All praises.
Things you should never do for a man. Chase him. Movies have it all wrong. Beg him. Real love doesn't need to be begged for. Change him. The one who loves you loves all of you. Negotiate with him to keep him. Wonder about his feelings for you. Cry over him. Lie for him.
The worst thing you can be for a man is convenient. Despite popular belief, if you're going to be convenient, you might as well call it a day, because they're going to take you for granted. Men fall in love with inconvenient women. Amazing, lovely, kind, but inconvenient women who know their own boundaries and their opinions. The best way and the best thing not to do to never be convenient is, before you've married him and before you guys have formed a relationship, is to move in with him and pay the rent. You know why? You know why you should never move in with a guy and pay the rent? Move in with him and don't pay the rent, fine. That might save you some money, do you. But if you are going to move in and pay the rent, you're going to get yourself stuck in a situation where you are convenient to him. You're not going to know if he's really into you and willing to marry you and willing to, wanting to have a family life with you. You're not going to know that, because he might just be with you for the 5 years that he needs to share rent with somebody. And it just might be a little convenient for both of you, unless you're fully aware. But I hate to see it. I hate to see women 7 years into a relationship where they've shared rent and shared mortgages and shared all that stuff, and then he goes and marries Martha within 5 months when you've been waiting for him for 7 years. It's because you've made yourself convenient, and he's not going to leave you until he's not interested in you, because you're too damn convenient. So be wise. Don't be convenient. He would have left you straight away, and you wouldn't have wasted the 7 years.
This is your reminder that you should not be doing wifey stuff for a man that is not your husband. There is no reason to cohabit. There's no reason to be doing his laundry, his dishes, all of these things. If that man is not your husband, why on earth are you doing wifey stuff? If you have been dating a man for 3+ years, girl, let me warn you that something is up. A man knows within 6 months if he wants to marry you or not. I'm not saying that you need a multi-million-dollar wedding. I'm saying go to the courthouse and get legally married, have some witnesses. If that man makes you feel like getting married is this big, huge deal, leave. Leave that man. Please leave. It is never too late to leave and follow and remember your worth as a woman. Stop doing wifey stuff for a man that is not your husband. Thanks.
I feel like as a woman, it is so important to have a life outside of a man. Like, a man shouldn't be your whole world. That's literally how you lose yourself. A man shouldn't be your whole life. A man shouldn't be the center of your world. And this is coming from a married woman. Like, a man could be a part of your world, a part of your life, a very important part of your life, but not the center of it. Make sure you have your own hobbies. Having a man shouldn't be your personality. That shouldn't be the only thing that makes you special. Your own money, sis. Never depend on a man to completely, what is it called? Never depend on a man completely. Always have your own money. You could let a man provide, but provide for yourself as well. And just make sure your life doesn't revolve around him. His life could revolve around yours, though, but your life should not revolve around a man.
Is that relationship is complicated. Sometimes we don't know it all. We learn every day from life lessons, from people around us. So that is why it's very good when you see some of all this relationship advice, you have to pay attention. You have to listen carefully sometimes you will see that some of all these things that they are saying is very relatable. Even if it's not relatable, you just have to sometimes implement it, put it into action in your relationship. Then you will see the outcome. If you are very observant, you will see if that lesson that you had, I mean those experiences, those teachings and people sharing their opinion and their life lessons that you had and you used it in your relationship, you will see if it really helped your relationship or it did not. You will just have to be observant. At the long run, you will really see if it really worked. See, men are very intentional people. They are like they are intentional beings. They know what they are doing. So as a lady, you have to really know what you are doing. If not, you will just be wasting your time. You've already heard from them. So they said that these are some of the things that you shouldn't do in that your relationship right now, because they did it and they saw the negative effect on it. So now they are telling you, they are advising you now that you should take precaution. You shouldn't do it, because when you do it, the end result will never be good. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section if you've experienced some of all these things that they listed here, and if you've not, maybe you know one or two persons that have also experienced it. Just let me know at the comment section, guys. I will leave you guys here. Please, if you are seeing us for the first time, kindly hit on the red subscribe button. Drop your opinion at the comment section, as I earlier said. Till I come your way again next time. Remain blessed, guys. Bye.